Let's do one more. A tragic fate of the most horrific killers in prison. I said prison. In prison. Oh, I can think of a few horrible fates.
From the inmate who was brutally murdered in his first 24 hours behind bars, to the inmates who were forced to share a cell with 400 other prisoners,
Damn.
inmates are subjected to all manner of ill treatment in their first 24 hours in prison. In this
400
video, I will
niggas?
be pulling back the curtains on the experiences of inmates during their first 24 hours in prison. El Chapo. El Chapo's arrival at ADX Florence marked the beginning of a new...
I used to work with a nigga who looked just like him, bro. And I was just like, bro, are you I used to ask him, like, bro, are you hiding?
new tragic chapter in his life. On that fateful day in 2019, the notorious drug lord was transported under heavy guard to the Supermax prison, known for its impenetrable security and brutal living conditions. Upon arrival, El Chapo was immediately subjected to the intake process, a tedious and dehumanizing procedure designed to strip away any remnants of his former life. Guards conducted a thorough strip search, inspecting every inch of his body for contraband. This invasive process was just the beginning of the relentless scrutiny he would face at ADX Florence. Next, he was issued his prison uniform, a direct contrast to the luxurious attire he once wore. The uniform symbolized his new identity as just another inmate in the Alcatraz of the Rockies. With his personal belongings confiscated and his freedom stripped away, El Chapo was escorted to his cell. The cell, a 7 by 12-foot concrete box, was a far cry from the high-class surroundings he was accustomed to. The bed, desk, and chair were all made of concrete and bolted to the floor, ensuring they could not be moved or used as weapons. The cell also included a toilet and a shower area, but the water was time-controlled to prevent flooding the cell. The design of the cell also featured a solid outer door and an interior jail door. A tiny...
Okay, so far, it doesn't sound like... I thought they was going to say about, you know, the inhumane treatment that certain, you know, prisoners get, you know. So far, all you're doing is describing basic jail, my nigga. Yes, of course, you're going to lose all your luxurious shit. Yes, I get that. But, you know, I thought I was going to hear about, like, inhumane treatments and, you know, shit like that. Don't clickbait me now. Damn, so everything gets wet every day. I'm gonna let it cook.
window measuring 42 inches tall and 4 inches wide offered no view of the surrounding...
My attention span, I was like, come on, bro.
The soundproof
my attention span started to click off.
He could not communicate with other inmates, further intensifying his sense of isolation. El Chapo's initial reaction to the facility was one of shock and disbelief. The extreme isolation and harsh conditions were a contrast to the life of power and luxury he once knew. Every aspect of his life is controlled by the guards, from the timing of his meals to the hours of light in his cell. The electricity is controlled by the guards, and lights are turned off at a specific time, plunging
that sounds like jail, and
reinforcing the sense of powerlessness. For 23 hours a day, El Chapo would be confined to this cell, with only an hour for recreation. Even then, he would be taken to a concrete pit that resembled an empty swimming pool, surrounded by high walls and offering no view of the outside world. Under the watchful eyes of 3 guards, he could walk 10 steps in a straight line or 31 steps in a circle. This limited movement was designed to maintain the physical health of inmates at ADX Florence while ensuring that they remained...
It's only 32 steps in a circle.
Although many have argued that the conditions in ADX Florence are inhumane, others believe that men like Chapo are deserving of this kind of treatment. At the peak of his criminal career, El Chapo ruled over the Sinaloa cartel. This Sinaloa cartel was a Mexican drug organization responsible for moving billions upon billions of dollars in marijuana, cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. When they were at their strongest, the organization controlled roughly 40% to 60% of Mexico's drug trade and earned about $3 billion annually.
Damn.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein's incarceration was marked by a series of privileges that defied the norms of the justice system. While most convicted sex offenders in Florida are sent to state prison, Epstein was housed in a private wing of the Palm Beach County Stockade. Unlike other inmates who are typically processed through a tedious intake procedure that includes strip searches, medical evaluations, and orientation, Epstein's arrival was handled with a level of discretion and care. He was immediately taken to a private wing of the facility.
Yeah, he was
far
pampered
removed from the general inmate population. This arrangement was highly unusual and raised many eyebrows, but it was just the beginning. Jeffrey Epstein, a financier with deep ties to the world's elite, became infamous for his heinous crimes involving the exploitation of underage girls. In June 2008, Epstein pleaded guilty to procuring a minor for prostitution. Jeffrey Epstein's sentencing in 2008 was a moment that many believed would finally bring justice for his numerous victims. However, the reality of his sentencing and the terms of his plea deal left many outraged and questioning the integrity of the justice system. Epstein's plea deal and the conditions of his incarceration were anything but typical for a convicted sex offender. After extensive negotiations with federal prosecutors, Epstein agreed to plead guilty to a state charge of procuring for prostitution a girl below the age of 18. This plea deal was highly controversial and was criticized for being far too lenient given the severity of Epstein's crimes. In exchange for his guilty plea, Epstein received an 18-month
This is boring.
prison sentence, a year of probation, and was required to register as a sex offender. This sentence was shockingly light considering the scale and nature of his offenses. The plea deal also included a non-prosecution agreement that granted immunity to any potential co-conspirators. This aspect of the deal was particularly shocking,
This is
as it
boring.
excluded many of Epstein's associates from facing
It clickbaited me. I thought it was going to talk about. Hold on, let me see, bro.
justice. The liberty he had financier information about 2010, even during were a stark reminder they could never have imagined. After being detained by soldiers and taken to a jail in El Salvador, their ordeal.
I ain't make the video. Boring. They did. I ain't do nothing. Or was you listening to that? Was you immersed?
I said, fuck off, 4 eyes.
Oh, my bad. My bad if you was immersed and you was listening and learning. My attention span, I'm like, it's boring.
And the US Virgin Islands. He also took long shopping trips and walks around Palm Beach for exercise. The leniency of Epstein's sentencing and the extraordinary conditions of his incarceration were a stark reminder of how powerful.
Yay. All right. Yeah, this was booty. They clickbaited. This wasn't it. My brain meets. I need some stimulation, you know? I need some. Oh, this.
Ever find yourself reminiscing about the way Mom crafted those simple meals that not only tasted incredible, but also left our bellies happily full?
20 budget meals that Mom made. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's like white mom or black mama. We're gonna see if I know any of these meals. Any of these struggle meals. And not budget meals. They call it struggle meals, nigga. So that's already, he already kind of fucked up. But we gonna see.
In an era when the cost of living weighs heavily on our wallets, budget-friendly meals.
I was about to, yeah. See, we on time like, ooh,
They
mama.
can evoke warm, comforting memories of home. Today, let's dive into some of Mom's favorite recipes that helped save money while filling the table with love. These meals are more than food. They
What the fuck was that? Hey, what? Who mom make this? What is this? Was that fucking cornflakes? What is this? Table scraps, nigga. Who mom is making this?
part of our family.
The fuck is
unit,
that?
Creating lasting bonds. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Well, you know, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Every mama made that.
First on our
That's a
list
classic.
is my dad's ultimate favorite, delicious spaghetti and meatballs. This dish doesn't require any fancy frills. All you need are some ground beef, breadcrumbs, a couple of eggs, and of course, a rich tomato sauce. A splash of vinegar and a dash of brown sugar can transform a simple sauce into a flavor-packed delight that
I don't really use no vinegar.
Growing up, pasta was considered a staple in our household.
I love me
Rightfully so.
some
It's versatile,
meatballs.
affordable, and absolutely delightful.
That's it.
While culinary
never
experts
bothers
may
to
argue
make
that spaghetti is a quintessential Italian dish, its origins actually trace back to ancient Persia. Other countries, including Sweden, China, and Greece, have their own versions of this beloved
I don't think
dish.
they put enough salt and
Yet
pepper in
it
that
remains a
motherfucker.
favorite choice around the
The
globe,
meatballs ain't got no
transcending
flavor.
borders and cultures. Chicken and dumplings.
I fuck with chicken and dumplings.
When it comes to budget meals, nothing screams comfort like chicken and dumplings. While some may consider it a simple
No bullshit. Chicken and dumplings is essentially chicken pot pie soup. But yeah, I used to eat chicken and dumplings a lot. That shit actually kind of fire. It's definitely like around the cold comfort. I bet you beef stew gonna be on this bitch too, cause I ain't gonna lie. I need to get a new crock pot, cause I do kind of want some beef stew.
dish, it's a true delight, especially during those chilly winter months.
Yeah.
Cooking this dish is straightforward. Boil chicken until
I just
tender,
use canned
shred it,
biscuits.
and toss it into a pot.
Exactly. That's what Mama used to do.
Vegetables.
She literally get the little canned biscuit
Dumplings
John,
are just as easy,
take them apart,
combining flour,
cut it in like little,
milk, and a
you know,
few
little
seasonings.
chunks, and then, hey, call it a day.
Chicken and dumplings found their place in many homes during
Yeah, we ain't do all of this. My mom did not do all of this shit.
times. Some even claim that German immigrants brought
She
this
definitely
dish
did the
to
chicken
America,
broth.
with the term dumpling.
I think maybe
in German.
No, I ain't even gonna hold you. I think my mom, she probably fuck around and I should ask her. And she gonna be like, nigga, leave me alone. That she would be like, bro, why you asking me about this shit? But nah, she'll probably. I think she used to get the you know, the little can Johns that like the cream of mushroom or the cream of whatever. I think she didn't even do all this extra shit. She would get some chicken broth, some cream of whatever, and then just say boom, 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 throw all that shit together and like, all right, come eat, little niggas.
The heartiness of this meal is perfect.
I'm about to say, yeah, she didn't even do all of this. She made it way
Always
easier.
a focal point for conversations and laughter around the dinner table. Homemade pasta sauce. Next up, let's reminisce about Mom's homemade pasta sauce.
No, we ain't do all of that. I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
shocked to see the prices of jarred
Cream of
sauces
yeah,
soaring
see,
in
you hip
stores.
the cream of chicken.
My
You
mom,
hip.
on the other hand, showed me how to make a rich, hearty sauce using only a few fresh ingredients.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't learn how to make like homemade pasta sauce till I got older, cause mom was always just, you know, shit. We was getting ragu, pregu, whatever would do in the cans. We wasn't doing no homemade shit. The only time I started doing this shit is when I personally get out my face. When I started like cooking.
You'll need a couple of smooshed up red tomatoes. finely chopped onions,
Why you say it like smooshed up?
Need a couple of smooshed up red tomatoes.
Nigga said smooshed up.
You'll need a couple of smooshed up red tomatoes, finely chopped onions.
Why you say it like
and
that?
a mix of herbs
Smooshed
and
up.
spices, which can often be found in the pantry. Given that
Yeah,
I
we ain't do all of
older
that.
brothers, this sauce was a necessity to satisfy their insatiable appetites.
Yeah,
Pasta
we ain't do all of
sauce is
that.
often linked to Italian cuisine, but it's
I started doing that shit
that tomatoes made their way to Italy only in the 16th century.
1920.
It wasn't
When I
until
really
the
started like
17th
cooking.
century that tomato-based sauces gained popularity, immortalized in cookbooks like that of Chef Pellegrino Artusi in the late 1800s.
Artusi.
This brings me to an important aspect, the value of family. Cooking together, sharing stories, and making memories is what truly matters in the kitchen.
Nigga, no it don't. What matters is the food bussin'? Did you wash your hands? Are you cleaning as you go? If not, who gonna do the dishes? Fuck you talking about?
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Your support means a lot to our small channel. Now, let's jump into the video. Egg fried rice.
Ooh, okay. This nigga spitting.
Satisfying.
Ooh, on me.
Just a few ingredients. Rice,
You know I got the shrimp fry right. All right, he's spitting. Hold on. I might have to thumbs up this video. Ooh.
eggs, soy sauce, and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for using up leftovers.
Definitely a
The
go-to.
dish starts
On
with
me.
day-old rice, stir-fried with scrambled eggs.
Yes,
often
sirski.
mixed with peas, carrots.
Not
and
gonna lie,
onions for
I made
added
tomato sauce
flavor and
yesterday.
texture.
But it wasn't enough, so I added leftover. Goo, you feel me? I'm just like, man, sometimes you just be like, man, fuck that.
And can be customized
feel me?
with ingredients like chicken, shrimp, or tofu. While it's
Yeah, I been that a minute
Chinese
ago.
cuisine, variations of fried rice can be found all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
making it a global comfort food. The best part is that it comes together in minutes,
He's
making
spitting.
it an ideal weeknight dinner or side dish.
Mm-hmm.
With just a
He's
splash
spitting.
of soy sauce,
It's the only thing that can be a side and a main, bro. Rice is life on me.
a sprinkle of sesame oil, this
Mm-hmm.
dish transforms simple pantry staples into a flavorful, hearty meal.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for feeding a family on a budget while still delivering on
Or feeding a nigga like me.
taste and satisfaction. French toast. French toast is a beloved breakfast.
Y'all know I'm kind of biased. I don't really like French toast is cool, but I don't really like bread like that. But I guess.
Dish that transforms stale bread
They'll say
a delicious
relax.
meal with just a few
Now I want to make some.
ingredients.
I want to make some.
Bread, eggs, milk, and cinnamon. Though it's called French toast, its origins trace back to ancient Rome, with variations found worldwide, including Italy's pan fritto and Spain's torrijas.
Torrijas.
French toast is easy. Just whisk eggs and milk, dip the bread
I was
in
craving
mixture,
French toast this
and
morning.
cook it in a buttered skillet until golden brown.
I ain't gonna lie. Only time I really eat French toast, I gotta have like a full breakfast with it. I gotta have like some eggs, you know what I'm saying? A little sausage patty or shit, a little turkey bacon, regular bacon. I gotta have something with it. I can't just eat straight up French toast. I mean, even when I eat waffles, I I might just need something to go with it. I gotta add a vanilla extra. Yeah, bro. That should be slapping. No, you talking about feeding a nigga like me. Oh, why you say it so aggressive? Because I wanted some. That was my inner fat boy. It came to the surface. Because I was like, bro, that egg fried rice looked fire. And I was like, I need that. I only like thin French toast from regular sliced bread. Oh, you don't like the little thick Johns?
The delightful aroma fills
Do you
the
eat
kitchen,
crepes?
inviting everyone to the table. Toppings like fresh fruit,
I don't really like crepes.
powdered sugar, or even bacon add to its appeal. For many families, French toast is more than just a meal. It's a cherished tradition that brings
feel
everyone
you.
together and creates lasting memories. It's often enjoyed on weekends or special occasions.
Yeah, I don't really like
making each bite
crepes.
even more meaningful. The simplicity of the recipe allows for creativity.
Made me feel like
encouraging
I'm
cooks to
eating
experiment with flavors and textures.
a thinner.
Whether served for
tortilla
breakfast
or
or
something.
lunch, French toast continues to be a favorite comfort food that never goes out of style. Chili.
Yeah.
Chili is a
Now it depends on who makes the chili. I ain't gonna lie, chili do bust. I kind of want to make some.
flavorful and hearty dish that's perfect for feeding a crowd on a budget.
Chili
Made
do
with
go
ground
crazy.
beef, beans, tomatoes, and a mix of spices like chili powder and cumin.
It's
a meal
tastes like
that's
the part
both
of
filling
pancake.
and comforting.
That dipped the main part.
Whether you prefer
No, I
mild
feel
or
that.
spicy, chili can be easily
Something-
customized to suit any taste, with some families adding corn, bell peppers, or
Yeah, I'm not a
chocolate
crepe guy.
to enhance the flavor. This one-pot meal is simple to make and great for cooking in large batches, making it ideal for leftovers or freezing for future meals. Its origins trace back to the American Southwest, where it became a staple for cowboys and pioneers. Today, chili is enjoyed nationwide, from casual weeknight dinners to chili cook-offs, bringing a sense of warmth and
I kind of want to make some chili now. I ain't gonna lie.
served with cornbread or over rice. Chili
Yeah.
remains a versatile go-to dish for any
Yo, see
occasion.
all right. See, this nigga, he keep talking about rice, and I haven't had rice in like a few days. Yeah, I'm about to have to go to work. I can go to work and make some chili. I ain't gonna hold you. He said, "Yuck." What do you mean, yuck? I don't like shit like that. I never freeze cook. Yeah, I never freeze cook things. Hell nah. I mean, I might put it in the refrigerator, you know what I'm saying, let it chill, and then eat it as leftovers. But freezing, nah, I ain't doing that. Rotel did. Rotel's overrated. Rotel just tastes like Velveeta for real. I'm not a real. Well, I don't really like queso dips for real. It's alright. I only can eat a little bit of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying?
It only gets better the next
Just tastes
day.
like
You know what I'm
cheese.
sick of? You two blaming the white man for everything. The white man this, the white man that. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude.
It was crazy, but he wasn't even blaming the white man this time. But I ain't gonna lie, this basically is like taco soup. I like tacos. It's like taco soup. You get you some chips or whatever, some little tortilla chips, you know what I'm talking about? It's taco soup.
A piping
Taco
hot
soup,
bowl of
boss.
chili is just what you need on a cold night to feel cozy and content.
Cozy no Hendrix.
Casseroles.
What? Ew. Ugh. What is this? Ugh. It is, but you know, I get tired of like a whole lot of, unless it's pizza, I get tired of a whole lot of like cheese dips and shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Hot tomatoes taste like cheese. Well, it's just like the dip to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do a whole lot of dips. Like artichoke dips, queso dips and shit like that. But what the nigga, what is this?
Now, let's talk about casseroles. An
Talk about what
absolute
this
must for
is.
Any budget-friendly meal.
That's
plan.
lasagna, looks like.
Who doesn't love a good casserole? The beauty of casseroles lies
Are those
in their
carrots?
versatility. Originating from the French word meaning saucepan, they represent one of the oldest communal eating methods, dating back to 1708.
Now, what's this? Mac and cheese? I mean, this look alright. I mean, look a little fancy. What's this black shit you put on it?
Casseroles come in all shapes and
Nigga put pubes on that motherfucker.
sizes, often made with whatever ingredients you have on hand. Think about it. Throwing everything
This
into
soup,
one
brother.
pot, letting
Finna-
it
no,
simmer
dead
for
ass, it
12 hours,
is.
and serving up a hot, delicious meal that can feed the entire family. It's no wonder this dish has become a staple for many households during tough times.
I haven't made lasagna in a while.
The fact that you can throw together a casserole with leftovers from the
You don't like cheese, bread, fries, confused where you got your weight from. Me fucking too. Probably rice. Now, I think we talked about it, probably rice for real, because I do eat a lot of fucking rice. And my metabolism being dookie as hell from his head, I do got a fat ass head. But yeah, I don't know, but I do like cheese on pizza. You know what I'm saying? It's just the dips. And yeah, fries. I do like potatoes though. I do like, you know what I'm saying? You know, steak and potatoes type shit. I do fuck with those. You know, like hearty meals and shit. And I'm a healthy fat ass. I be eating veggies and shit, but I don't know. It's weird.
week makes it an economical and practical choice
I told you I'm a polar bear, you know.
for any family.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck?
and
Wait,
pickle
what was
and practical choice
what is this? What is all is this watermelon rinds, nigga? What is all of this? This looked like fruit, but I looked at it and it was simmering.
for
What the fuck is this?
leftovers from the week makes it an economical and practical choice for any family.
Because this ain't the same dish.
And cheese.
Oh, see, they ain't finished the dish. They knew I was about to talk some shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck was that? Looked like it was ham. I didn't know what the fuck that was. But if it was ham, it would have like shriveled up a little bit. That shit looked like watermelon simmered soup.
Macaroni
W mac and cheese,
is a
though.
classic comfort food that
This shit is about bland as fuck. This is straight out the box mac and cheese. But W mac and cheese in general, this shit bland as a motherfucker. You can already tell. Ain't no seasoning on that bitch. It came out watery.
has been a family favorite for generations.
And then this one, oh my God. Y'all better put a good picture of mac and cheese. Nigga.
With just a few basic ingredients, macaroni, cheese, butter, and milk, this dish is easy to make.
Huh? Wait, what about the seasonings? Watery mac, no cheese. So foul. Showing up. Yo, you like, bro, come on now. They got to do better.
Budget friendly.
Bro, no
Its
seasonings?
creamy, cheesy texture makes it irresistible, and many families have their own twist, adding extras like breadcrumbs or bacon. Although often associated with American cuisine, macaroni and cheese has
You about to eat it just like that, ain't? Oh, hell no.
Italian
Hey, what the fuck? I'm about to say you about to eat it just like that, huh? That's that ass craft. Ew, nigga, you ain't even put no seasoning in that hoe? That's crazy. Yo, I don't like when my mac and cheese cut like brownies. Like, that shit basically like quiche. This not cheddar, this quiche.
and British recipes.
What the fuck?
Thomas Jefferson helped popularize it in the U.S. after bringing the recipe back from France. Today, it's a staple in many households, offering a
Bruh.
quick, satisfying meal for both kids and adults.
This looked like white cheddar mac and cheese, but like I would try this one because it looked like white cheddar. Looked like it might be alright. It might taste like the one at Panera Bread, but bro, they should be ashamed of themselves. All this whack ass mac and cheese they showing.
Whether
That's
baked
crazy
to
work.
perfection or cooked on the stovetop, this dish is perfect for busy weeknights or as a side for special occasions. Its versatility means you can customize it with different
All them
cheeses
noodles
or
and garnishes
spices,
and cheese.
and it never fails to please a crowd. From boxed versions to
Dead
everyday
ass. This is dead
home
ass a
recipes,
disappointment.
macaroni and cheese has earned its spot as an all-time favorite comfort meal. Every bite reminds us of the simple pleasures of home-cooked food.
That's not, I would try this one. This one I would try, but like, yeah. See, I fought with a baked potato. I ain't have a baked potato in a minute. They got Ray, you might know what I'm talking about. They had this one place, I forgot where it was, someplace in Texas. I don't be going nowhere. But they had, it's like this one place that has these stupid ass, like, Mondo burger sized potatoes that they load up. That ass, them bitches is big as fuck. You gotta hold it with two hands. It's like damn near like a baby pumpkin, and they be filling that bitch up with all type of like barbecue, brisket, whatever the fuck you want, smoke shit. Nigga, when I told you I had a potato about the size of this damn keyboard, the size of this damn keyboard, I ate on that hoe for like 3 days. That ass, I'm like, yo, I know this shit has definitely got all type of GMO hormones in it, because potatoes ain't supposed to grow this big. But I ate that hoe. That shit was fire.
Now, let's delve into a twist.
I
on
forgot the
classic
name of that
baked
place.
Potato. This isn't just any baked potato. It's the kind that can easily transform into a popular
Release the food
fast
or
food
something.
item. Yet it's incredibly easy to whip up at home. All you need is a perfectly baked potato, and you can stuff it with all sorts.
I just need to get a plate. I don't know who I'm gonna get a plate from. I mean, I know a few people that I do trust. It's like 2 people I trust they cooking. But I don't really feel like cooking myself. I ain't gonna hold you. Because if I do, I'm gonna just do something small.
Sorts of budget-friendly treats. Add a splash or two of sour cream, cheese, and chives, and you've got a meal that feels indulgent without breaking the bank.
Okay. I would fuck those up.
The baked potato has roots in native South American cultures, where it was a staple for thousands of years.
I mean, I ain't never had a breakfast baked potato, but I don't know. I don't think I like that. I mean, I don't think I like that.
Of course, their traditional methods, such as stuffing bananas with rice, might not resonate with modern palates.
What?
But the creativity of using simple ingredients shines through.
Stuffing bananas?
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Food. I can't overlook the legendary
Nigga, is this a carrot? Do y'all put carrots in your lasagna? I hate that. I remember I went to one of my mom's co-workers parties and shit, and I had some. They had. I don't think it was lasagna, but it was. I think it was. It was some type of pasta, and I'm like, oh hell yeah! I bit into that bitch, and like a fucking chunk of celery slid out, and carrots and shit, and I was like, bruh, Ma. I looked for my mom. I was like, Ma, who the fuck? I was so mad, yo. I was like, bruh, this shit got all type of. I mean, I like veggies now as an adult, but back then I was like, bro, what the fuck?
lasagna.
I was
This
hot.
dish has become synonymous with laid-back Saturday
There's a nigga,
afternoons,
no.
and for good reason. Layering
I'm trying the
lasagna
breakfast
sheets
one. You gonna try the
with
breakfast baked
sauce
potato?
And a blend of cheeses creates a
You know what? I think it might be okay, but like if you scramble the egg, do like a light scrambled egg, or maybe do like a light scrambled cheese egg, and then kind of scoop it out, and then kind of put it all back in. I think it'd be probably busting like that. But how that nigga did, just cracking it on and letting it bake, I don't like that shit. Like maybe if you scramble it, you know what I'm saying, and you know what? Maybe I might have to try it with you, but I ain't doing it his way. I'm doing it my way.
It's a cheesy, indulgent masterpiece that's hard to resist. Not to mention, it can be made in large batches and easily frozen for later meals.
I'm just hungry. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't eat yet.
People think of lasagna as a
Because I'm dead ass just thinking about the shit I'm about to make when I go to work.
Ancient Greece, where a dish called laganon was made with layers of pasta and sauce. The
Laganai?
first recorded recipe for lasagna appeared in Naples during the Middle Ages. But
Naples.
regardless of its beginnings, it has become a go-to dish in countless households worldwide, often reminding us of family gatherings and celebrations.
Oh, that shit look kind of good.
Chicken pot pie.
Hey, Ray, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Chicken pot pie, you hear me?
Chicken pot pie is a comforting,
Those veggie lasagnas bust. I've never had it. You never had an original? You never had an original? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think the one I did have a veggie one before. I even had basically, you know, the spinach artichoke dip. I did it was basically a white sauce spinach artichoke and chicken lasagna. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, cause it basically tastes like the dip, but had like shredded chicken in that shit. That shit was actually bust. But a all veggie one, my sister eats one, and she was like, "Yeah, yo, I can put you on." But I never, yeah. I've had like a veggie tetrazzini, but that's different. It was just like, cause that's just like little spiral noodles, but it basically kind of tastes like, it tasted like lasagna, but it was just spiral noodles.
hearty meal that combines tender chicken, vegetables, and a creamy sauce,
Vegetables.
all wrapped in a flaky golden crust. This dish is perfect for using up leftovers, making it a budget-friendly option for families.
See, I like everything in there except I seen there were some little bits of corn. I don't really fuck with corn. Remember when I got this pop? Man, yo, you know, that just pissed me off. Because I just thought about something. Remember when I was trying to get that Popeye from KFC? Them niggas hold me. They sent me like two fucking, what was it? They sent me like some fries or some shit. I'm like, hey, yo, nigga, this ain't even what I ordered. They sent me, I was so hot. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then they came back and sent me two of them bitches. This just reminded me because it looked like it. I was hot. I was hot. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these fries? I was so mad. I was so fucking mad at that. I was like, yo, I'm so glad y'all witnessed that shit too. Cause I was like, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. I got a taste for Popeye. Cause you kept on, I was seeing that. And I was like, yeah, you was eating on those leftovers. I'm like, damn, Popeye do sound bust. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting one.
The filling typically
I was so hot.
carrots, peas, and
Think what
potatoes
Popeye's traumatized me.
mixed with
Oh
chicken,
no, you had a bad
savory
one?
sauce,
Did you get one that was
often
like
made from a roux of butter and
kind of
flour.
nasty? I'm not gonna lie.
Crust,
What's that shit called? The green frozen TV dinners called Michelinas. Those traumatized me as an adult. I can't even eat them bitches no more, and I tried to. I used to love those as a kid. I ate them 3 different times on stream too, and they all taste like hospital. Taste like hospital dishwater. I don't know what it is. They fucked up the recipe or some shit, and I thought it was just a bad batch. But I was like, bro, I can't even eat the Michelina Jones no more. I'm traumatized for sure. They could have at least sent you a burger or a chicken nugget. They sent me straight fries. Not even equivalent to what I ordered. I was so hot. I was so hot. Man, we was forced to eat it as kids. I don't want to look. You was like, that's how I feel about coleslaw.
filling, make chicken pot pie.
That's how I feel about coleslaw. I'm like, I was eating way too much of that shit as a kid.
in many homes.
I can't even look at that hoe.
Especially during colder months. While the dish is now a classic.
Damn, wait, these niggas making,
It
hold on.
has European roots, with early settlers bringing similar recipes.
I was like, hold on, that Popeye look kind of different.
Chicken pot
You see that
pie
shit? I was like,
as
oh,
a
hold on.
large
What the
dish,
fuck?
Or as individual pies, making it versatile and easy to serve. Whether it's fresh
niggas making some different Popeye. Hold on.
this dish brings a sense of warmth and comfort to the dinner table. It's
All right, let
simplicity makes it
me
appealing,
get ready to
but
queue
there's
up some of
always
these
room to get
vids.
creative by adding different herbs or swapping out vegetables.
Vegetables.
No matter how you make it, chicken pot pie continues to stand the test of time.
Nah, that ass. I was like, hold on. Some of these shits look kind of
Bite feels
bust.
like a cozy homemade hug. Sloppy Joe's.
Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I am not an unpopular opinion. I am not a fan of sloppy Josephs. I don't fuck with a sloppy Joseph. Only cause I don't really like sweet meat. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like sweet meat. I don't really fuck with a sloppy Joseph.
Now, let's move on to sloppy.
And I also ate too much of that shit as a kid. My mom, my brother, everyone else likes sloppy Joseph, but I don't fuck with no sloppy Joseph. I ain't gonna hold you. They done a good job so far. It's actually yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a not soup under the crust. No, you know what I'm saying? It's an actual, supposed to be a whole actual pie. That shit look kind of fire.
Sloppy Joe's, a simple yet delicious option.
That shit kind of fire.
I recognize this may not be the most refined of Mom's specialties, but all
Nope,
you really need
but I ain't.
are some basic ingredients you
I don't like sweet meat.
already have in your pantry. Ground beef, salt, garlic, onions, and
Nah,
buns.
facts. I'm about to cue some up
Throw
right now.
everything into a slow cooker or take a quicker approach using a potato masher to blend it all together. Toast the buns nice and warm, load them up with the meaty goodness, and there you have it.
Meaty
A
goodness.
satisfying meal, ready in minutes. The origin of this dish dates back to Iowa, where a cook first served loose meat sandwiches with tomato sauce, quickly becoming a favorite among many Americans. Sloppy Joes also have a knack for making any family gathering feel a little more casual and fun. Shepherd's pie. Next, let's
Hey, yo, Snakes. Oh, yeah, word. Damn, I'm about to say, yo, he loves shepherd's pie.
talk about shepherd's pie, also known as cottage pie.
Cottage pie?
Its
Ew.
comforting reputation.
I hate that name, but shepherd's pie, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Shepherd's pie bust. It's actually good. I ate that shit for the first time like a few years ago. I'm like, bro, this shit looks so funny, but it's delicious. I ain't gonna lie, this shit's fire.
Be wondering what ingredients are needed for this savory pie.
He said, yuck.
Well,
It's actually good, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with it.
butter, garlic, minced meat, and cheese.
This shit kinda good. I was like, yo, hold on. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm saying this shit kinda good.
Pie is its versatility. You can use leftover meats and veggies to create something delicious. Historical
It's essentially just meat, veggies, and potatoes.
records show that this dish was served in various regions throughout Ireland and the United Kingdom in the 18th century.
Actually not bad. I ain't gonna lie. It look kind of funny, but it's kind of good.
Creating a dish that feels special. Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn, I'm hungry.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Bus.
Become a go-to for a quick and satisfying meal.
You never had shepherd's pie? It's pretty good.
Pasta,
Ain't gonna lie.
butter, cream, seasoning, and garlic to whip it up. Although many people think
Fettuccine Alfredo.
is a traditional Italian
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't fuck with shrooms, so I won't saute shrooms or garlic in my shit. But, damn, that sounds fire. He said mushrooms, right? I'm like,
a
huh?
bit more complicated.
Huh?
It was actually invented by
mean, okay.
Alfredo Di Lelio in Rome during the 20th century.
I might have to.
The simplicity
That
of
shit
this
look
dish,
good though. I might have to pick those shrooms out, but
makes it a family
yeah,
favorite
I'm
and
eating
often
that.
memories of special occasions
Yeah,
and
I'm for sure picking the shrooms out, but that shit look fire.
It has been embraced by countless households and featured in numerous cookbooks, cementing its place in our hearts. Vegetarian curry.
I never had veggie curry. I mean, I'm assuming it tastes just like like chicken curry, or you said no. No, I'm about to say yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This look like if I eat this, it's gonna come when I dookie. It's gonna look exactly the same.
Don't forget about
I never-
vegetarian curry.
I never had veggie curry.
Incredibly budget friendly. Many people assume
Is that cauliflower? I hate cauliflower. But maybe if it just absorbs all the flavor, maybe I won't mind.
fresh vegetables are expensive, but using frozen mixed veggies can provide a cost-effective solution.
I hate
Curry
cauliflower.
dishes are often thought to be spicy.
Nah.
If you use the right amount of curry powder, you can create a delicious meal that pleases everyone's palate.
Why can't you just use broccoli?
Plus, the inclusion of rice as a side makes it even more filling.
I mean, this does look
Dish is often
so far. I
associated with
mean,
India. Its roots
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm still gonna try it. I'm still gonna eat it.
also stretch back to British cuisine during colonial times.
Yeah, I'm probably still going. Yeah, I'm definitely still gonna eat
flavor
that.
of a homemade curry can transport you to far-off
Where the
places,
rice at?
all while being easy on the wallet.
Where the rice at?
Chicken a la king.
I've heard that. Wait, is this called something else? I've heard of this, but I don't think I definitely ain't eat it, but I've heard of this.
Let's not overlook
Is it called
pantry
something
friendly
else?
chicken a la king, a dish that seemed fancy as a child.
This chicken don't look done. You about to put this in the oven, I hope. This is Salmonella King. What the fuck is these? I don't know. I heard of that, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never eat this shit. Yeah, make it with broccoli. But that look good. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'll fuck with it with some broccoli. Like, that sound fire. Is this just pot pie without the crust? I guess.
But is easy to prepare any day. All you need
Oh,
is
you put it with some
flour,
nudes.
salt and pepper, green bell peppers, mushrooms, and chicken served
Wait.
over rice.
Wait, hold
on a
on.
flaky pastry shell.
So this is basically an inverted, like you said, yeah, it's an inverted pot pie. You can just, it's basically pot pie with, it's a pot pie with peppers that you can eat with rice or nudes.
Many believe this dish first appeared in New York's Brighton Beach
Okay.
Hotel back in the 1980s. But regardless of its origins, it has made its way into kitchens worldwide. It's a testament to how simple ingredients can come together
Right, like, man, what
to
the
create
fuck?
a dish that feels gourmet. Whether enjoyed on a busy weeknight or
I ain't never
social
had it,
gathering,
but,
chicken
you know,
a la king
looks
brings a touch
interesting.
of comfort to the table. Its creamy texture and rich flavor make it a favorite
Hard
for
pass.
kids and adults.
I try
It's a
it.
versatile
I have to
dish that
pick the
allows for
mushrooms
easy
out, but I
adaptations
try
based on
it.
what you have on hand. Ramen noodles.
Hey,
Ramen noodles became a staple in American homes in the late 20th century, quickly becoming a go-to for families on tight budgets. These cheap instant noodles could be bought in bulk and made in minutes, providing a quick meal with minimal effort. For many lower-income households, ramen was a lifesaver, a fairly affordable option that required little more than boiling water. Despite being criticized for lacking nutrition, ramen became a pantry essential for students, families, and anyone trying to stretch a dollar.
yeah, niggas lived off ramen. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cultural favorite.
I still kind of do. I got a pack in there right
To
now.
turn this simple dish into something special. Today, ramen noodles remain a beloved comfort food, often reminding people of tough times and simple pleasures.
I'm about to say, yeah, it ain't comforting, nigga. I just eat it because I have to. Sometimes it's tasty.
Economic boundaries, enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Homemade pizza. Moving on to homemade pizza, another dish that can be made with just
Facts.
a few pantry staples.
Facts, Ray.
With flour, salt, Italian herbs, tomato sauce, eggs,
Wait, hold
and
on.
water.
Wait, I'm sorry.
And whip up a
What?
tasty dough.
What?
Tomato pizza. Enjoyed
Oh,
by
homemade
people
pizza.
from all
I
walks
was like,
of
huh?
life.
What are you talking about?
Homemade
Green
pizza.
pack?
Moving on to
I don't think I
homemade
ever had the
pizza,
green pack.
Another dish that can be made with just a few
You know, I just go for chicken and shrimp.
with flour, salt, Italian herbs, tomato sauce, eggs, and water. You can whip up a
The
tasty
chili one?
dough.
That shit bust?
Once the dough is ready, just add your favorite toppings like sausages, vegetables, or even just cheese. The joy of making pizza at
I'm
home
gonna say, yeah, I haven't tried anything with the, you know what I'm saying? I don't try the different flavor Johns,
and interactive dining experience.
but I'm curious.
While pizza is often associated with Naples, its roots trace
Naples.
back to ancient flatbreads sold with toppings. Making homemade pizza can also become a family tradition, with everyone gathering to create their own masterpiece.
You got a pack? All right,
It's a
yeah.
wonderful way to encourage
Yeah,
creativity.
I'm about to say, I
in the
posted it in the
kitchen
Discord.
and
Let me
enjoy
know.
each other's company.
Might have to pick some up tomorrow.
Pizza fills the home with
wanna
warmth
try
and
it.
excitement, making mealtime something to look forward to. Sharing
Okay.
stories and laughter while cooking together.
Oh, hell yeah, we got
adds
time.
to the
I'm gonna finish this last vid and I'm gonna bounce. It's already starting to get dark.
Cornbread. Cornbread is a timeless.
Okay, now y'all know I'm kind of biased. I don't really fuck with that motherfucking cornbread. But when you have that motherfucking cornbread with certain food, I'm not gonna hold you. It is elite. But all in all, I don't really fuck with cornbread. And cornbread is not a meal. I don't really fuck with cornbread like that. But yeah. Certain foods, that shit go crazy. Red beans and rice, some fried chicken, maybe some greens. Gotta have that motherfucking corn. You know what I'm saying? Some greens, gotta have that motherfucking cornbread. And it just go together. But like, also, I'm not country because you know I'm from. Well, my mama country, but I'm not because you know she raised me in the city and shit. But do y'all? She kind of like as a kid, she kind of put me on like eating black eyed peas with cornbread. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is actually kind of good. At first, I used to hate that shit, but that, you know what I'm saying, black eyed peas with the cornbread with a little crystals or some Louisiana hot sauce on the, man, that shit slap. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm hungry, yo.
And
I
versatile,
was like,
often enjoyed alongside meals like chili, ribs, or even by itself.
By itself, no.
Pantry staples like cornmeal,
I ain't doing that.
flour, eggs, and oil. This slightly sweet bread has a dense yet soft texture that complements savory dishes
Motherfucking hot with a
perfectly.
cornbread.
Cornbread's history is deeply rooted.
Yes, sir. I
in
need to get my black eyed
American
peas for
cuisine.
New Year. You right.
Became a staple
That's
for
the only time.
settlers,
Well, it was
especially in
multiple
the
times,
southern
but
United States.
New Year. You right.
Many variations
You're supposed to eat them for
of
good luck,
from
right?
Sweet to savory, with some adding ingredients like cheese, jalapenos, or whole kernels of corn for added texture and flavor.
Not whole kernels of
Option that
corn.
can be quickly whipped up for family meals. Served warm with butter or honey,
What the
cornbread
fuck
is
is
a
he talking
crowd
about?
pleaser
Over
that feels like home.
Oh, yeah,
on
somebody
every
else. They
plate.
said we having cornbread for
Whether
dinner. Right,
baked
cornbread for
instead of
dinner.
roast veg,
Nigga, what
or in
else?
a baking dish for a softer version, it's a beloved staple in many households.
Elote
Plus,
cornbread?
simplicity makes it easy to customize, allowing families
Well, I know I'm a big hater of corn, and I don't like bread that much. So I'm like, that's a hard pass for me. I ain't gonna hold you. But give me some regular hot water cornbread with some, you know what I'm saying, with things I need with it. I fuck up I take a square. I take about a square.
to make it their own with
I don't need too much. I
flavors.
just give me a square.
No matter how it's made, cornbread continues to be a comforting addition to any
That'd be
meal,
gooch.
bringing a nostalgic warmth to the table. Meatloaf.
I like meatloaf. I ain't gonna lie. WW edition. It definitely is a good budget friendly John.
Meatloaf
I fuck
is
with
a
meatloaf.
classic dish that
I had
has
meatloaf
endured
not too long
over
ago.
years and remains a favorite in countless American homes.
Why is meatloaf look? What the fuck? Why was he sawing his shit? I know you hate meatloaf. I know you hate meatloaf. I like when they in muffin form. Oh, like the cornbread muffins.
It made its way.
Yeah,
to
he was
US
sawing his shit like it was
in the late 19th century.
fucking leather.
But its origins can be traced back to 5th century Europe. By the post-war era, meatloaf became a go-to
With the
meal for
passion.
families looking to stretch their
like
food
meatloaf.
budgets and make the most
I don't
of
eat it all the
what
time,
they
but
had on hand.
like meatloaf.
One of the greatest
Meatloaf
things
can go
about
crazy.
meatloaf is its versatility. Families
That's
can mix
cool.
ground meat with
Made the fuck out of
breadcrumbs,
it.
cereals, or even leftover vegetables, enhancing
Vegetables.
the dish with extra bulk and nutritional value. This adaptability allowed home cooks to customize their meatloaf recipes based on what
Vegetables.
was available in their kitchens, making it a staple for lower-income families. Not only did it provide
Shoulda
a
just
hearty
said broke
meal,
niggas.
but it also helped reduce food waste by using up ingredients that might otherwise be discarded. As a result, meatloaf became a comforting option for lunch or dinner, often served with mashed potatoes or a side of vegetables.
Well, who the fuck eating meatloaf for lunch? Meatloaf has always been like a dinner type of food, at least for me. Who the fuck eating? If I eat meatloaf for lunch, I'm not doing nothing for the rest of the day. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sitting down and watching movies.
Today, this beloved dish
Fuck eating
continues to
meatloaf.
be a
For,
cherished
if you eat
part of
meatloaf for
family
lunch,
meals,
nigga,
reminding many
you better
of the
drive trucks for a
resourcefulness
living.
and creativity
Meatloaf sandwich?
that
You eat
define
meatloaf
cooking
sandwiches?
during challenging times. These meals remind us that you
Letter,
can
you be
enjoy
eating
delicious
meatloaf
food
sandwiches?
without spending a fortune.
Coworker, bringing meatloaf.
Comforting chili to creamy mac and cheese holds a special place in our
You
hearts.
be
and
eating meatloaf
kitchens.
sandwiches? All right, I'm about to
Continue
go.
to honor these recipes by sharing
The
them
noodles are
with
called
families.
Ichiban. Oh, I know. I've been seeing them Johns. Yo, this was I always fuck with what's them? I think I'm subscribed. I am. Old Glory Days. Shout out to you. That'll be vid all the time. We always be just sitting here vibing, looking at these old ass food recipes and shit. W. Alright, when we get back, we're gonna look at Mississippi. Well, Mississippi. Whole bunch of white people doing white things in Mississippi off the myths. But I guess it's time for me to get ready to slide. Ugh. Get ready to slide. Yeah, I seen them Ichiban Jones. I just never tried it. But Letta, you be eating meatloaf sandwiches? I just wanted to know, cause never mind. You're. I want to say how. I be passing out. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm Dirty Dan. I don't know what you mean. I'm Dirty Dan.
It's absolutely amazing.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Whoa, Dirty Dan.
Also, I don't know why the fuck when I edited this, the format came out like for the like on the phone, like for a short. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go back and fix it, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We gonna let it rock. Cause I have a lot of shit to catch up on anyway. Speaking of catch up, I would have left and I didn't even end this recording.